Hi guys, hi warriors. So I just would like to do a little follow-up on my latest diet post where I talked about proteins and healthy fats and fruit and veggies. I talked about portion sizes and how to count your daily caloric intake in a really simple way. So I read through your comments and questions on my website and Facebook, and I just would like to reply to some of them in this video and reply in my next post. So check out my website and try to read all of the posts that I'm writing, because I'm taking it step by step. I told you that we're gonna get you into the best shape of your life for sure, but we're doing it step by step. Step number 1 was to start doing my workouts at least every other day. Try to do it every day. That gets you to the point that you're moderately active, and that's what we need. That's enough. Doing 15-minute workout a day that is super intense, it's gonna get you into shape really, really fast. But you have to support it with a good diet. So the next step was the portion sizes, caloric intake. I talked about the macronutrients, and I didn't talk about carbs that are other than veggies and fruit. Veggies and fruit are carbs, but not starchy carbs. Starchy carbs are like potatoes, pasta, rice, bread, things like that. So just to let you know, if you're trying to lose weight, be careful with those carbs. You want to stick with whole grains. Forget until you get in shape, until you're in shape and you boost up your metabolism becomes really fast, then forget about those carbs and stick with whole grains. And eat your whole grains for breakfast or after your workouts, within an hour or two after your workouts. It's a simple rule, and it's going to get you the results. Do not cut your whole grains completely out of your diet, because I believe the whole grains are really good for you. It's good for your health, and I wouldn't cut it out completely, but I would stick to the basic rules, like eat them for your breakfast or after your workout, and in moderation. So 1 cupped hand, or slice of bread, slice of whole wheat bread, nothing more than that, and or oatmeal for breakfast. I love oatmeal for breakfast. That's awesome. I love oatmeal with mixed nuts and almond milk. Like that's one of my favorite breakfast meals. So I just replied to next question, because next question was about the breakfast. So I like to include whole grain carbs into my breakfast. I like or like whole wheat bread with peanut butter. Oh my god, that's so good. I love that. So that's a great breakfast meal. Or you can have yogurt with mixed nuts, things like that, or smoothie. I love smoothies, So I'm gonna be posting more recipes and more breakfast meals on my website. So just check back, and I'll do my best just to include as much as I can. Another question is from Brazil, and Brazil asked me if I salt a lot in my diet, and I try to not salt too much, and I actually, about a year ago, I stopped salting my chicken. And so when I have chicken and veggies, I don't put any salt in it, and I have to say it didn't take a long time to get used to it. And now I wouldn't salt my chicken, because I would feel like it's too salty, like it's over salted. Like in restaurants, when I go to a restaurant, I always feel like they used too much salt, because I'm not used to it, So I try not to use too much salt, because I know it's not really good for you. Your body needs some salt, but there's already enough salt naturally in meat. So I don't salt it much. And it's similar to when you stop using sugar in your coffee. I stopped using sugar in my coffee, like I think it was years ago. And now if I drink like coffee with sugar in it, I don't like it. It's gross to me, because I got used to it, and your taste buds get used to it. So it's all about a habit. You can get used to it. If you want to cut down on your salt, do that, and you'll see you get used to it really fast. Okay, so the next question is from Amber, who asked me, how often do you remeasure your caloric intake? I suggest that you do that every week. So if you started at the beginning of the week with 170 pounds, and then you lose couple pounds by the end of the week, you have to do the calculations again. So I suggest that you do that every week. Next question is from Ashley. When do I start to see definition in my abs? How much body fat percentage do I have to have? I think it starts around, for women, about 18%. When you have 18% of body fat, which is low, that's low. Then you start to see six pack. That's about it. I mean, like, you can, as women, we might have more cushion on our butts and thighs and have the six pack. Like, I have that. I have definition in my abs, but I have less definition on my thighs. Always had that. But I have about 15% of body fat. But if you're so girls start to see definition in their abs if they get down to about 18%. Guys have to go way lower. Guys have to go to like at least 11% to see their six pack, I believe. So there's a lot more questions from you guys, and I feel like I need more time to cover all of them. So I'm gonna make a post about it, a written article about your questions on my blog, zuzkalife.com. So check it out, and I'm gonna try to answer as many questions as I can. And I just want to tell you thank you for writing your questions, because it's really helping me to address all of these things, which is really important for your efforts. It's really important for your weight loss and fat loss progress. And I love to see your progress. I love when you're doing my workouts and then you write me, I'm doing your workout and it's helped me so much to lose this much weight and that much weight, and it's changing my life. Of course it's going to change your life. Like, I know how much a difference it makes in people's life when you go from being out of shape into shape. It changes a lot. It's not just, it changes your entire lifestyle. You're gonna be so much happier, and it's just really nice to see when people make the progress, and when they talk about it, and when they share it with others, and they inspire others to do the same thing. And that's what we need. We need a lot of that nowadays. So that's it for today, and I hope you're gonna visit my blog, because there's a lot of useful information for you guys, and I like to keep in touch with you through the comments. So have a nice Monday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, because tomorrow I have for you next preview for the next TiVo. Ciao.